Hello everybody, welcome back to, I was a bit off that time, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Once again, my volume is at 100% and that is very loud. Let's get right into the game because I am very, very excited for today's episode. And if you saw last time's episode, you will know exactly why. Because it is already Sunday. It's already Sunday, oh yes. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. Oh man. Oh, I don't know if I'm prepared, team. I don't know if I'm prepared. I think you can help me prepare by leaving a like and a comment down below and hitting the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified of when another video will come. Oh yes. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much because I love her. Natsuki is just, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I want to say no, but the ending wouldn't change anyway, so whatever. Destiny's a bitch. I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Hopefully she's okay. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Man, love a friendship like that. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that I've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. Oh, that's so sweet! Sayori, no! The house is quiet. And really dark. I can't see a thing in here. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her to not run down and greet me. She's probably sleeping. I'm sure it's fine. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? What's going on with that shirt? It's like a patchwork shirt right there. It's kind of vibing. What's going on in her calendar as well? You got like 3 things circled there. Don't know what's going on in that one. More circles there, and then this one's just crossed out. We don't, November no longer exists. Screw November, it's gone. Also, is that the Duolingo bird? Because that's terrifying. Sayori. Hi, Senkara. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. Yeah, even I can tell that. There's a minute of silence between us. Well, that's probably because you didn't respond to her hello. You know, that's really awkward. I'm not even that bad. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. Wish you guys would help in person. That would prevent everything. But Monika knows that. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. This part is this is too sad for me, man. I don't like this at all. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. Be better if you didn't. Be better if you didn't know it this well. Maybe things wouldn't be so bad then. That's no good, Senkara. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. No. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. No, I will always worry about you. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? Well, excuse me for showing up. I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grab her by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. If only you knew what happened to her. It's not that something happened to her. It's that something didn't happen to her, you might say. Though I suppose if it happened to her, she'd still end up like this, wouldn't she? So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayuri gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Senkara. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayuri? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Senkara? No, no, don't say it! No! I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Since you were born? Damn. Did you know that? I mean, I did, but yeah. Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? You're not worthless, no! Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. Sayuri, that is not the way. That is not the way. I'm in shock. I'm in shock that you could think that that is the way. I can't even figure out how to respond. We worry because we care about you and we love you. And that's a good thing. That is not a bad thing. For anyone who's thinking like this, it is not a bad thing for friends to worry about you. You know, that's what gives us meaning. You know, here's Sayuri caring about my feelings. What's selfish is her not letting me care about her feelings. I know that can be a pretty hard concept to grasp, but at least for me, maybe not for everyone. That's true, some people just don't care. And they don't want to care. They don't want to be involved and they'll leave. And that's okay. But for people like me, you know, we care and we want to care. And helping our friends out, especially in times like this, is what gives us some purpose, gives us some meaning. It's a little selfish on our part, but it is from a place of love and actual caring, not just because we like to do it, but we do. And that's okay. You know, nothing wrong with your friends worrying about you. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. How is it possible that Sayuri kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayuri? Eh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Now don't say that. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. See, he gets it. That's the way. That's the one. That's what we like to hear. That's what friendship should be about. It often isn't these days, unfortunately. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Senkara. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. See, you get it! And yet, you miss it when people do it to you. Do you see, like, is that making sense? You know, Sayuri wants to help everyone be happy, but we want her to be happy too. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I understand what she's saying. I'm just saying that her thoughts are wrong. Of course, that's what depression's all about, really. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. No, I do. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayuri. No, I do. But I don't need to understand. That is true. That is true. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Senkara. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. No! Tears streaked down Sayuri's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and it is the best thing that has ever happened to me! And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too? Just weak and selfish. That's all I am. If you're selfish, then I'm selfish too. Maybe everyone's selfish. So who cares? Eh? Who cares if everyone's selfish? Then no one is. If everyone's a hero, then no one will be. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayuri's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. What I wouldn't give to hug Sayuri right now. Senkara? Sayuri, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. True that. Preach it. Preach it. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Senkara. Sayuri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayuri's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Senkara, Sayuri barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I think in this instant a hug is probably not the best since, we know what exactly Sayuri is feeling towards the main character. Hug's probably not going to help her. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. That's exactly what I was saying. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayuri finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Senkara. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayuri lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How'd you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I really do. What? Spending a school festival with your best friend in the whole world? Why wouldn't you want that? Why wouldn't you want that? I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! We can't cancel. Natsuki needs help. Wow, no, she doesn't, but... Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? She's gotta help Monaco. It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. You shouldn't be surprised about that. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. Probably not. I don't think that would be the best of ideas. No, that would make her very, very sad. Sadder than being alone. And that can't happen. You understand, right? I do. It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Sounds good. Alright. But don't show up to my house randomly, after you said that you wouldn't come, okay? Like, let's not Let's not show up at the end of the day when things be going really well and just shit goes into the fan, you know? Shit hits the fan is what the saying is, not goes into it, but I was thinking of a forward-facing fan, not an upwards fan. Anyway, I will look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. What a way to start the day. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I spend only a few minutes back home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Oh my goodness. Do you imagine if Natsuki was actually coming to your house? Oh man. Hey, hi, come, please, come. Oh, what? I don't know what I was expecting. I just wasn't expecting Natsuki, oh boy. But seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform completely threw me off. Boy, I understand. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. I'm so sorry, I'm bad at this. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Of course, I would never let you down. Never. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I can count on you to do your part. Oh, of course! I would never let you down, Natsuki. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than say something snarky like she usually does. Well, she's not in front of the rest of the club, so it's okay. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. Oh, before I burst a blood vessel, just examining her outfit. Let's just get started already. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Oh boy, looks pretty clean to me, but alright. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. My goodness. How are you so messy? The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Senkara, where'd you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. What do you think she's using it for? I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. That's a cute idea. Are we gonna make anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun? I'm sorry about it. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate. Can't speak today. Meanwhile, for goodness sake. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's all about the presentation. Tell my mother, all about the presentation. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Okay, good. Like the ones you made on the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. I wonder. Oh boy. Yeah, maybe I will use food coloring then. Maybe I reckon I could. Yeah, alright. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Hell yeah, let's get into it. Woo! Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Okay, yes ma'am. Yes ma'am. Why? Yeah, it's getting there. Oh, it's all coming together. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? I'm trying. I'm just not very good at it. Well, yeah, it'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Well, I don't mind that. If you want to stay all night, who am I to complain, you know what I mean? Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. Really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. Delicious. Natsuki-flavored icing. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. What the hell? I don't want your gross finger in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? It was me, Dio! I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. Oh, don't tempt me. I'd like to see you try. Oh yeah, oh snap. Shnee schna schnappy. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Oh boy. Boys. We are approaching that time where my heart may just explode. So, if I die today, well, you won't know because this video won't go up because no one will be able to get it. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble and turn. Oh boy. Gross. You got it on my face. And whose fault is that? The big blob of icing on... There's a big blob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. Oh boy. Don't tempt me. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You have a hand, you know. You know what? Take this, hiya! Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish. I'm faster. Oh no. Here we go, boys. Here we go, boys. Oh boy. I'm not prepared. I'm already panicking. Oh no. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Here we go, boys. Oh no. Here it comes. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. That was an audible reaction. I didn't even mean to make that noise. Oh my goodness. No. Oh, it's too much. Oh no. I should do a drawing of this. It would kill me. I don't think I could handle it. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Yeah, got him. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. Oh no. Look at her, boys. You know I don't mean it. Oh, she doesn't mean it. It's just fun seeing how you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Should I not then? Oh, why not? Might they fall for me? Is that so? Oh no, boys. We're gonna have to turn my imagination off or else I might die. In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. Please do not! Don't do it! I can't handle it! I take Natsuki's finger and putting it... Oh no. I imagined it. Damn it, my imagination was turned on. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Oh no! What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. That's because she loves it. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, look at that face. Ah! Her face is entirely red. Senkara. Oh no, don't do that face. No, that's the one that kills me. That's even worse than the smile. I can't handle that one. That's just so... the love. Her face is too beautiful for me. I can't handle it. You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. Well, you know that, right? Yes, I do. I know this. I am fully aware of that in my actions. What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Well, that's what happens when you put people's fingers in your mouth. Doi, what did you expect would happen? She would just be like, ew, gross, go away. No. Luckily for us. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I don't know what to do when you look at me like that, girl. Don't you do that to me. I notice her shallow breaths. Could you stop painting a picture of it? Like, I imagine too much, okay? It's not okay. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Oh, thank goodness, saved by the bell. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. Oh, whoops. How could you make a mistake like that? You made it too. You should have checked before turning the oven on, yeah! Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. Oh man. Typical anime situation, having things interrupt, but I don't know what I would have done in that situation. Like, just, oh man, that would be too much. Probably end up in a kiss or something, but oh man, too much for me. She sits it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from all the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. Damn! So close! I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake tray into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Haha! Oh boy! Oh man, my heart. Okay, let's everybody cool down for a second. Everybody chill out, have some water. That smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. Oh, sorry, she's not saying that. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven, narrator voice. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Oh yeah. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off all the different colored cupcakes on each of the trays. Oh dear. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought the decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Oh, I can try. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles, not novels. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the novels that has a much thinner tip than the others. Do you really need to be told what that's for? Come on, man. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. I'm brimming with ideas. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature-themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. I don't know why. I mean, I keep impressing you with my words. Why would I say something stupid? Come on. But that's actually a really cute idea, so... Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. Who are you trying to fool? Don't fool yourself. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. You just went right out and said it. Oh man, I wish I had the confidence of visual novel MCs. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. She just called me cute? Oh boys, I wasn't prepared for that one. Eh? Did you just say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. I love this too much. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the novel onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, look at how pretty we are together. I mean, what? Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have done one now. Wish I could have... Oh! Read that wrong. I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but... my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Well, that's nice of him, isn't it? Sayuri's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Aww. No. You can stay all night, I'll cook you dinner. Damn it, next weekend. Already? That's a shame. Your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. But that's okay. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? Yeah. If you and Sayori each carry some, then you'll probably do it in one trip. Nice. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the same way she listens to you. Yeah. I can't think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. That's what I was thinking. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Oh, boy's the noise. I'm not prepared for what's about to happen. But I know that it won't happen, and instead something even worse will happen. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. I wish he came earlier. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? You put her finger in your mouth. Yeah, I think you did. I think we got that covered, don't you worry. Well... Here we go, boys. Oh no. No, I must turn my imagination off, lest my heart explodes. I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Eh? What you said before, about not always having this chance, it doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, maybe on a date. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. I want to spend more time with you. Senkara, I thought you only cared about getting this done. Get a load of this clown! I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Whoa! Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Never mind, the music just turned off. Oh man, that's too close. That's a little too close. Oh no, don't picture it. No, damn it. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if she's holding on to me. Don't describe it. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. Oh no, don't describe it. Oh boy, oh my heart's racing. My heart is racing. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Damn it! Every time. No! Sayori? Eh? Hi, Senkara. Sayori, just now, we weren't... It's okay, Senkara. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Oh, I can't even stop. I can't even say anything. Oh boy. Clearly flustered. Yeah, me too. Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, oh no, not this music. Oh, I'm too weak. I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. And then reality was even meaner. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Senkara? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. No, it would not. Trust me, shit starts glitching out if you do that. Sayuri, don't say that. It's true, Senkara. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Monica was right, huh? Interesting. Sayuri, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something I wouldn't trade for anything else. That is so true. That is very true. Wish more people thought like that. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayuri looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Senkara. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayuri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayuri? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Now I remember the choice that we have to make. I had it wrong in my head before. Oh no. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayuri. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayuri's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayuri nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. You don't? And that's what I'm going to give to you. I'm never prepared for this part. This is the third time I've done it, the third time. And it never gets easier, does it? This part never gets easier. Because the first time I chose this option, you guys didn't see that. The second time I chose this option, you guys did see that. Either way, what happens is the same. And I'm gonna end up blaming myself for it anyway. So, since we've already done this one, if you want to see that, then check out my old Doki Doki series, so it's not as good as this one, probably. But, let's choose the second option. Either way, it's gonna hurt just as much. Like, it don't change. It don't change. Sayuri, you'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to stay the way they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. It's probably true. I mean, you know, it's not like I could be with her properly. I mean, I love Natsuki. You know? It just wouldn't be fair on her. On Sayuri. Or Natsuki. Or me. So, this is the best of two evils. I promise I'll get things back the way they were. I see. Sayuri forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayuri. It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. You're also right, I just wanted it to go back the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Senkara. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So... Sayuri's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. And screams. I'm not going to do it, but she screams. Don't you worry about that. Imagine it for yourselves. Because I don't want to. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Wonder if Natsuki heard that. Sayuri looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayuri! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? I just wanted to bake cupcakes, man. There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayuri through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayuri's feelings as she is. Go after her, man. Just go. Don't leave her alone. Don't leave her alone. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Noble, but Sayuri will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Normally this is the part where I would stop, but since the next part will only take another few more minutes, I say we keep going, and we all be depressed today, shall we? Okay, sounds good. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayuri. But Sayuri isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself, carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I don't. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Natsuki and Sayuri at the festival. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Senkara, you're the first one here. I'm the only one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought Yuri would be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. Get your tissues out, boys. Went for a wild ride. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayuri with you. She overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on a days this important she'd try a little harder. I wouldn't say that. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayuri told me yesterday. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone and wake her up after all. You should take a little more responsibility for her, Senkara. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. I got chills. I got chills all down my body. Because, I mean, we know something about that. That's when it starts, right? That's when you really start to think, what did you just say? Pardon me? What? You really starts to bring in, and it's scary, man. Ooh, this game is a horror. This is a horror. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange, and the way she's smiling and staring right at you, man. Oh, chills. Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But, I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayuri tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Yeah. Oh, man. Something about this whole scene, the lack of music and the lack of anybody else anywhere. Ooh, it's so chilling. That's the brilliance of this game. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? I don't know that I do. That's a scary question. That's like a creepy pasta. I want to look at the pamphlets. SCP, the pamphlet. Oh no. They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grab onto one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. I don't remember anything about the pamphlets. I sort of have vague memories as it's coming, but I'm just expecting something, you know? Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help the people take the club more seriously. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I thought so too. I flip through the pages. Oh, don't do that. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems, the one they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayuri's poem. I don't remember this at all. I don't know how. I guess my mind just blocked it out. PTSD be like that, eh? It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Such a beautiful poem. Percentage. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Senkara? What's wrong? Don't ask me that. Nothing. This poem feels completely different from anything else Sayuri's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayuri, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? The way she's smiling as well and all happy about it. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. Remember thinking these same thoughts the first time I played as well, when I didn't know anything. You know, I didn't know anything. And this was chilling. And Monica was terrifying in this scene. So well done. The chill, like it gives you a chill. I quicken my pace, like it feels so off. It just feels off. It's just Monica looking at you, smiling away, being all friendly. And when that poem's in there, and she knows what happened yesterday, it's just like, what the hell is going on? Such a good game. So well done. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simplest gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayuri's house and knock on the door. Get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. I expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. My finger will not press the button. My finger will not press the button. Everybody lend me your strength. Put your fingers on the screen and it will push this button together. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, push! She really is a heavy sleeper. No, it's delaying again. I'm gonna need your strength again. Okay, ready? Push on my finger. When I say push. 1, 2, 3, push! I swallow. Ah! 1, 2, 3. I can feel all your strength pushing my finger down for me. Thank you, team. Thank you. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. I think this one's safe. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case. I need your strength again. Okay, fingers on screen. 3, 2, 1, push. It just feels right. Outside Sayuri's room, I knock on her door. Sayuri? Right now I'm gonna really need your strength here. Everybody join in this time. Fingers on. Ready? Oh, I'm feeling it. Thank you, team. Thank you. I'm feeling it. 3, 2, 1. Wake up, dummy. And again. There's no response. Oh, come on. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it a kind of breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Fingers on screen. Now I know it's coming. This is what I thought it was. Fingers on. Push down on my finger. Help me out here, boys. Help me out. On the count of 3. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Fuck me. Oh. File, script, line 307, see traceback.txt for details. Oh. It never gets better. That never... No. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayuri wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Oh, me too. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayuri I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized screams still echo in my mind. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I had just spent more time with her, walked her to school, gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, and I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't a game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Oh, my head hurts. My head actually hurts. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 End. Question mark. Oh! This game is not suitable for children and easily disturbed. Well, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it has only just begun. This has been Doki Doki Literature Club. This is where the fun begins. This is where it really starts, ladies and gentlemen. You're just glitching out. If you didn't know what was coming, then I apologize. Not for the easily disturbed. You were warned at the start of the series. I probably should have warned you earlier in this episode too. You know, Ariana, put a warning on screen at the start of this episode, okay? Before we start, we need a warning. Not for easily disturbed. Yeah, I don't know, the same warning that it always gives. Put that warning at the start. Really make it in focus. But hell, never prepared for that. That's the third time, and it never gets easier. And it's so sudden, like the jump scare part of it is good too. and the realism as well. The art style and the coloring is really, really well done. That just really makes it, like, it's sick. It looks horrible. So good. And the music does not, like, the music is fucking terrifying. Holy shit. Oh! Exit. Yes, please. Alright, got more pictures. I was wondering if I had unlocked a side story from that. Unfortunately not, but we got pictures. Yay, fun. This is a fun, oh jeez. Choose to help not ski for festival preparations. Yay! Look at those eyes. So loving. I love it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. It is not over yet. Don't be fooled by that end. It is not over yet. Far from it. Far from it. We have only just begun. So if you haven't seen this before, or if you're still enjoying it, even if you have seen it before, then be sure to leave a like and a subscribe and a comment down below to let me know that you're enjoying it. Let the YouTube algorithm know. Satisfy me by hitting that bell icon to be notified when the next episode comes out. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Doki Doki. Well, you know, some of it. And until next time, see ya.